up, everyone? It's Brian with HappyThumbsGaming, and we're back with Chapter 12, The Con in Construction for Lego City Undercover. That's right, this chapter actually entails one special assignment, number 12, called High Steel, and it is the story, so we're going to save most of the collectibles for a later date when we come back and use the free play mode. But I have a confession, I did accidentally get a police crest, and we'll touch more on that as we get closer. But hey, Chapter 12, let's get rolling.
Ellie, you could tell the chief I'm getting very close to Rex now.
Oh, that's really sweet.
Frank?
Yeah, I'm looking after the evidence locker for Ellie. So, you like Rex, do you?
No, I mean that I'm getting close to arresting him. I found out where his gang's going to be tonight.
Where's that?
Construction yard near Paradise Sands.
I know the foreman there, Albert Spindlerooter. He rebuilt my house after I blew up my house when I tried redecorating my house. Did you know you shouldn't rewire bathtubs?
Yeah. Anyway, I'm replacing one of Rex's guys on a job there. Tell Ellie for me?
Yes, sir.
What's up? Hi there. Nice to see you keeping busy.
All right, so a quick peek at the map lets us know that we are in front of Papalardo's, and yes, look at this, I actually just continued from Chapter 11. For once, it actually worked, and in this particular case, I actually need to hop into a vehicle. That one did not have turbo, so we're going to throw it in the gutter and go find another. And look at this, we've actually got one, it's got boost. Let's get rolling. Oops. Taking a left right there, and we did. All right, we just got to follow this green ghost stud trail, or the Savnat studs, as the game likes to call them. And we're going to head off to our next destination. And this one is a little bit different. This chapter, that is a little different, as it is almost entirely a special assignment. Most of the chapters have a bunch of before and after stuff, but this one, it does not. It actually just has us drive to the location, and booyakashow. Check it out. As soon as we get into that glowing aura, it's going to kick us off into the loading screen. And here we're going to take a quick peek at the map again. I don't know why I was doing that. You have stud nav, sat stuffs that shows you. But hey, check it out. We got special assignment number 12, High Steel. And we're going to kick things off with a cutscene as per usual. And then we're going to go ahead and plow our way through this level. So, let's go ahead and roll out.
Are you sure you turned the power off?
Yeah, the light went red on the fuse box. Oh, by the way, my doctor told me I was colorblind this morning.
Are you stupid? Somebody, get him to the chopper. I mean hospital. Now who's going to cover his shift?
Not me.
No way!
I've got plans.
Nope. No way!
How about me?
You are plumbing a water main, not saving the world, Dummkopf. Fine. You need a uniform. You, give him your clothes, your helmet, and your hammer.
No, it's okay. I'll find another one.
Hey, you'll need to move that barrel. Push it over by that cone and stuff.
Oh, is that Arnold? I do believe that is the great Arnold. That are at least indicating that that's who that might be. I don't know. For copyright reasons, they might not be able to actually name him that. But anyhow, we start things off by following what our boss here says. He says, push that barrel down the checkerboard path and use your crowbar to go ahead and open the door. And once we get inside, we go ahead and approach the cabinet. Look at that. The old Chase McCain Construction costume. So now we actually can look so dapper in our construction outfit and capper. All right, that was a little bit of a stretch, but check it out. We actually have the ability to mess with these shock panels now. So I was sure that we were going to have some different type of character for that, but as it turns out, the construction guy is the one we need. So look at that. We fixed the panel, which has actually revealed a red dot. That's right. The dot's got red on it, and we're going to need to find a color swapper and change it to the green. You know what I mean? So we'll go ahead and, oh, look at this. We got a drill that we can go ahead and bounce across, and that's always fun. And I have found that the construction outfit does not really have a good sense of fighting. It does have the old jackhammer, and it does kind of shake things up, so to speak, but I would highly recommend switching to other suits when fighting the bad guys. But check it out, we got a space crate! Space crate! That's right, we actually went ahead and busted up the brown box in the front right side of the area, and look at that, we've completed the old memory game there on the space crate, and it's dropping down some bricks, and look at that, it's what we needed. Remember I told you we needed a color swapper, and there she blows! So we'll go ahead and build up those bricks, bounce it around on the ground, and of course we'll switch on over to our robber outfit so we can switch our colors from, well, looks like we got purple, we're going to switch on over to green. So we'll go ahead and target the, well, not him, look at that, oh, it's the Hulk. You don't want to see me mad. That would have been funny if he would have said something like that, but nope. Missed opportunity. But all right, we've got this steamroller that we got in the back. We're gonna hop on in, and we're actually gonna go ahead and park it right on that big red pad. Now this does have backward steering, not to be confused with the backwards man, but it is. Oh, look at that, ha 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 ha. Look at that. Did you see him make the jingle all the way reference? See, they're doing all sorts of Arnold Schwarzenegger references. That's got to be who it is. Not only does he sound like him, but they're talking about movies and things that he has been involved in. So all right, I have actually parked that steamroller in the wrong place, and I actually get a little lost here in a minute, and I'm like, which way do I go? Which way do I go? But I figure it out. But as it turns out, we need to so what we need to do is move the hoist controls. Holy cow, that was not easy for me to say. And we're going to start off by messing about on the left-hand side, which, let me just say, this has nothing to do with what we're doing. This is totally some free play stuff. And I get in there and get a little shocked, but then I realize, wait, that's not what I want to do. And what I really want to do is I want to pull out my jackhammer and get my drill on these 4 little areas spread out. Now, speaking of area, there are these coffee break stations and some other things, too, that are all related to free play, and we're going to come back for all of that stuff. Now, I accidentally grab a police crest here in an upcoming section of the area, but as it turns out, I believe it's kind of a game glitch, like, and I'll show you when we get there, but it's one of those deals where you got to find 4 items in order to get something, and that something that we get also doubles. It gives us the police crest as well, but I kind of messed it up, so you'll see what I mean, because like I accidentally repeat 1, and it kind of gives me credit, but it doesn't, and it's easier to show than it is to explain, because I'm sure I'm not making any sense to you, but and speaking of more free play stuff, we've got a whole bunch of these mining bricks, the black and dark gray bricks scattered throughout the area, and we're going to go ahead and smash those in a later date too. But hey, check it out. If you want to go ahead and follow us on Instagram, we certainly wouldn't be upset at you for that. And drill, look at that. We've got it, and it reveals a little an actual icon for drilling. So you have to shake it up a little bit to reveal the main icon, and then press the icon indicated over the drill icon on the ground. God, I'm saying icon a lot, huh? I kinda feel like I could do better. I could choose some. All right, sorry, I was trying to make some wordplay there, but as my son always tells me, I'm not very punny. So I'll move along. We got 2 of the 4 spots drilled out, and the other 2 are just going to be on the right-hand side of this same little area, section, whichever you want to call it. So one last little drill, and then of course press the button, and we're going to go ahead and watch all that water drain out down inside there, and it's going to reveal a space crate. Actually, it's going to reveal the brown box, but once we bust it open, spoiler alert, it's a space crate. So go ahead and bust that bad boy open and switch on over to your Neil Armstrong suit, and we'll go ahead and shoot the moon by activating this space crate. That's right, we're going to go ahead and match up the old color pattern there, and look at that. That's right, we are shooting the moon with some, well, what do we got? Oh, we got some bricks out of it. Ooh, some gears. You know what really grinds my gears? Is a set of gears that's missing. That's what's really grinding me. But check it out, we actually got to get our dump on by moving those gears. It actually turned on some sort of a motor and dropped some more bricks onto us, which allowed us to build up this ladder here. Now, yeah, as we move into this next section here, we can see that there is a grapple plug up above us that we need to rip down. So switch on over to your Kappa edition of Chase McCain and go ahead and get upstairs. Now, there is a little bit of a shimmy point here, and I missed the jump there, so hopefully second time's the charm and not third time, because we don't want to waste any more of your time. But once we shimmy across that little tiny ledge, we find that there there is a crowbar spot. So we'll go ahead and spam, 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 spam. Rip that door open, man, and look inside. We've got ourselves a mining spot. That's right. It's actually not a mining spot. We need the mining suit, though. So we'll go ahead and put that on. And what do we got? We got some dynamite. So we'll take that and drop down below and slap it right in that brown barrel where the green arrow indicates, and it's going to go big bada boom. And look at that. It's giving us access to the elevator now. So we can actually hop on, and it's not quite working yet, so we got to go do some other things first. Another grapple plug on the far left side of this level, which will take us up to another level. That's right. Take me. Come on, baby. Take me higher. Ooh, we're up top on the elevator now, and we got to go ahead and look at that. We got to switch to our construction outfit and do a little bit of a couple changes there. And look at that. Now the elevator will work. So drop down inside through the little hatch there and raise the roof one more level. But unfortunately, there is a fire that needs to be put out. But hey, no fear. We've got a fireman's costume here. So we'll go ahead and try to put out the fire. Look at that. Hey, for once it actually worked. I always struggle with those, but it worked quite nicely that time. So, oh, farmer time. We haven't seen old Farmer McCain out for a while, so we'll get our E-I-E-I-O on by pulling out that mysterious watering jug, and we'll see what we can see. Oh, look at that. It actually got us up top, and now we've got a little bit of a bouncing beam here to get across. And, oh, don't fall through that little crack this time. We're actually going to go over to the ladder and drop down into that other section here. And what do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Ooh, we got to bust open the red box in the corner, and then there's a valve we can go ahead and spin. So we'll spin that, and ooh, hopefully it'll turn off that green nasty gas. That's right. I don't know who's responsible for that, but yeah, we got it. Now we can go ahead and jump across. Oh, I missed a bluesy up there, but no fear. We actually, oh, we need the axe. That's right. I jumped on that thinking it was a crowbar spot, but it turns out we got to go ahead and axe our way through. Once we bust open the door, we actually have to advance into the next room, and let's see what's cracking. Oh, it's just another storage room, but this one's got a tube on it. We got to get our slide on, so get ready. Woo to the hoo! All right, so once we slide down, we actually get engaged by Buddy here. So what do you got to say, Buddy?
There's got to be a spare around here.
Something I can help with?
Doubt it. I dropped the key to the gate shed, and the guard dog ran off with it.
Can't you just take the key back off of it?
Oh, yeah, sure. Oh, no, wait. I actually want to keep both my hands.
Ho, ho, ho. He's so funny. But hey, this gives us an opportunity to become a good patron and help him find another dog bone so we can find that key. And hey, look at that. This also gives you an opportunity to become a patron. And head on over to patreon.com/HappyThumbsGaming, and you can choose a tier that works for you. And if you see something that we're lacking, like if you have a suggestion of a different tier or something, we'd love to hear it. And who knows, we maybe add it just for you, or maybe for everyone. You never know. But hey, we have used the scanning spot we found right next to the old roof house, and we followed that all the way. Actually, it's a tracking spot, not a scanning spot. And we followed that all the way to an X marks the spot and dug up a bone. And look at that. Once we placed the bone in the dog bowl, the dog actually wandered off, allowing us to sneak that key from inside his doghouse. And look at that. We've used the key, and now we flip the switch, opening up this whole other area over here. And as we progress into this next area, we do have a quick little message from old Arnold. Or I guess he's not Arnold, he's someone else, as he'll tell us here.
There you are.
Whoa, how did you?
I'm not Albert. I'm Werner, his twin.
Oh, huh. I thought you'd look different.
So, you want to drive a crane, eh?
Yes.
Then you better build it first.
Oh.
Come on.
Another
build
reference to Arnold. Did you catch it? He said something about, he's my twin. And look at that. All right, in order to build this industrial crane, we're going to need 40,000 build bricks. Now, you can see we're pretty close because we brought 32,000 and some change into this level. But we need 40,000, and we don't want to waste our 32 that we brought in. So we're going to actually show you where 40,000 bricks are scattered through here. First one being up behind on that ledge up there. All you have to do is use your crowbar to get inside and snag it on up. Next ones are going to be down below. So we're going to have to run down to the right-hand side. And all right, what do we got here? All right, so there's a floating brick in the middle of the air there. We're going to pull out our jackhammer and get our drill on. And look at that. We found a little icon here that requires us to press circle. And look at that. We officially drilled through the hole there. And we've got a little water spout there, a little geyser we can ride up top. And that gives us the second of 4 bricks. So we have 20,000 added. Now, next up is going to be, well, all right. This is where things get a little bit squirrely. So we're going to smash that mining block with our big old pickaxe from our mining edition of Chase McCain. And it's going to reveal a scan spot or a tracking spot. We're going to go ahead and pull out our black light and follow it all the way over to where the X is. And of course, we're going to dig it up. And what do we got here? We have a little hatch that has revealed some buildable bricks that we can build up into a little mini crane. Oh, so cute. And this one is actually remote controllable. And all right, ready for this? So it is my understanding that you need to actually dig up 4 spots with this RC vehicle in order to get the next super brick. Now, all right, I actually dig 1 spot twice on accident because I was struggling with the button configuration here. And you can see I've rolled all the way to the back right corner of this area, and this is the first of 4 piles. And you can see 1 of 4. Now watch this. I'm struggling with the controls, and I start digging again in the same spot, and I believe it actually counts it, or sort of does, because it showed 1 of 4, but it showed it for the second time. So is that 2 of 4, or is that 1 of 4? I'm not exactly sure. Next up is this one right in kind of the middle area here, and when we dig it up, guess what? Any guesses on what number it is? Oh, 2 of 4. So now technically it's showing 2, but we have dug 3 times. Now, I cannot confirm this. You might only need to dig to 3 piles in order to get the super brick. But in my case, I dug 4 times and I got the super brick. So I was kind of under the impression that, you know, perhaps that I glitched the game out there. There was some sort of a bug. So I thought, okay, maybe if I dig up this 4th pile, maybe it'll give me another super brick, right? So that's what I was thinking here as I car ramrod into this guy here. And look at this. You'd think this little construction vehicle would be able to ride right on over, buddy, but no such luck. And again, I really struggle with the controls here. I'm sure it's just user error, but I even went as far as to go ahead and reset because it just was not working for me. But all right, this is unfortunately where the police crest pops in. So I don't know if you're supposed to dig all 4 to get the super brick and then it gives you the police crest as well, or if you only need 3 for. You guys can actually comment down below and let me know. I guess in this particular case, it doesn't really matter a whole lot because you'll probably get that police crest either now or in the free play mode here coming up later. So all right, we got to pull out our drill and drill on this spot on the far right corner over here, and it's actually going to reveal another drilling icon. And once we do that, it shoots up a geyser, which allows us to get up to this next level. And the camera kind of pans around and shows us all this stuff, and it doesn't really tell us what to do. Oh, but wait, it does. It tells us to smash all the object. It just didn't give us a nice cinematic scene to tell us about it. And all right, as we get our drill on, we get a whole bunch of those buildable blocks. But most importantly, when we get them all, Gandhi, they're going to give us the super brick. So here we go, and booyakashow, look at that. So now we have 40,000 bricks in order to build that big old crane, and we're going to go ahead and do that now. Now, take note of that stud trail leading in an arrow shape towards the far right side. That's going to be our getaway. But all right, so we can go ahead and trudge our way back up to the super brick build, which is up to the high left side. Now, I went a little bit too far up to the high side, but there we go. We finally found the door we opened earlier, and we can go ahead and approach the big base plate and press the button indicated to go ahead and build this bad boy. I love this when it does this. It gives me the old... All right, now we need to drive this crane over to that little halo area that's glowing over there. This one's a little bit easier to drive if I do say so myself. However, we do get quite the momentum going on as we get our stroll on down the hill. Where's the brakes? Where's the brakes? Oh, all right. So we got to gradually turn to the left-hand side and approach that, and we're going to go ahead and use this crane to rearrange these big old colored pipes. So that's right, we got a red spot, we got a yellow spot, and we got a green spot. And of course, we got a corresponding pipe to go with each color. So red goes with red. That's right, you got red on you. Next up, we're going to go green. Know what I mean? And all right, man, just be patient. Stay mellow, because we're going to finish with yellow. My rhyming schemes may not be up to par today, but we're having fun with it. At least I am. So look at that. The door is open, and we've got another geyser on the way out that we're going to try to avoid. And let's see if I can back this bad boy up. Backwards, man. Backwards, man. And look out. Watch this. I take this guy with me. Hey there, buddy. Why don't you come with me? I'm going to taking him under my wing, so to speak. And he's gonna, look at that, he did drill. He's doing, I don't know what he's doing, but I'm taking him along for the ride as he literally leaves the area with me. So, hey, speaking of leaving the area, before you leave, check us out on Twitter and give us a follow. We'll go ahead and tweet you back if you reach out and ask us something, that is. But all right, the door is open. We are rolling on out with our buddy included, and cutscene, here we go.
Get out of the crane, Jimmy.
Sure. Just give me a second.
Hey there.
Thanks. I gotta drive it up to the observatory. Stay here and see if anyone follows me. I get the feeling someone might try and infiltrate the gang tonight. No. Yeah! Ah. Grr. Meet me up there in 10 minutes! Sure. I am brilliant at disguises. Of all the days to leave my glasses at home! Oh.
Trophy achievement unlocked for completing Chapter 12. And yeah, look at that. We got that accidental police crest. And hopefully you grab that one as well. So when we come back for free play, that we don't feel as bad about already having it and you not. But look at that. We got a gold brick for completing that. And it's going to go ahead and allow us to continue the story. Now, when we do continue the story, it actually kind of starts off in between. We do have a little bit of open world or free roamage to do in order to move on with Chapter 13, which comes up next. And we're going to go ahead and try to bust that out for you as quickly as possible so that we can move on to the old free play. But that's going to wrap it up for Lego City Undercover Chapter 12, The McCain Construction. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. If you have not already, feel free to check us out on all of our social media. And of course, click that subscribe button. As for me, that's going to do it for now. As always, until next time. See ya.